alarm for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
Yo, I seen a gay man in a gray van trying to break dance.
Walking towards me with shaved hands. If you got hairy hands, you got a problem, nigga. Go see a dermatologist. What?
Tologist, biologist, ecologist.
Ooh,
Yo, my dome piece is with an ologist.
talk to him.
I'll pull out my penis like, please, baby, would you swallow this?
Ooh, acknowledge this. We out here, nigga.
Yo, acknowledge where my knowledge is.
Ooh, it's in the cranium. Niggas know. Niggas know. If they don't know, they're about to know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Yo, they greedy for money like a dollar fist. Listen.
Ooh. Who holler rich? That's rich shit, man. You niggas
Walking
don't
on ice,
understand.
all you do is waddle slip. Listen.
Ooh, maybe come to your house with a DNA kit and swab your shit. I don't.
Ooh.
Give me your strands, nigga.
I get the coronavirus on purpose just to uplift the community. Like, hey, I told you we can conquer this.
It's the golden goat. They're waiting for the golden goat to come in a little vial, and niggas gonna be lining up, getting them shots. Pop it in, cuz I got that Rona.
Y'all give the golden goat to the older folks. Listen.
You know, they know it's dope. These are sold in quotes. I don't what? I don't
Row.
Oh, you niggas had enough? Nope, not nearly. Welcome to an enlightenment.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Listen,
Oh God, kids don't. They learn to lie. Kids learn to lie. Ain't that some shit? They're so innocent. They don't know. They snitching on everybody. Johnny's over there peeing in the bucket in the corner. You know what I mean? Like, that's the truth. The nigga saw it. He told it. You start getting older. It's like, man, I just got to lie because it seems to be the way to get around things.
y'all remember? I remember speaking of being a kid and saying too much. I remember I was young, and you know when you used to ask your parents for money and shit like that, blah blah blah.
The
They would
bag is
always
real.
tell you no. And then I remember one time like coming up to my mom and I was like, "Hey, I don't need any money." And she's like, "Why?" I was like, "Well, I found a wallet." And that didn't go well.
I know. I'll never do that again.
Yep. Should have kept my
Give it
damn
here.
mouth shut.
Give it here. We got to do the right thing.
Yep.
Mom, did you just slip the cash in your pocket? That's my mother would probably. The information is more important. The information. They don't need the cash. Somebody else took it. Ma, we better be eating out tonight or I'm fucking snitching.
Right.
I better see McDonald's in my near future. I'm screaming. Mommy took cash out that wallet and then put it in a mailbox. I don't know if people still do that, man. I think that was. I don't know if the mailbox still receives that and takes action.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the mail was like, oh, we got this wallet here. And what do you want me to do with it, Tommy from the USPS? Fucking throw it in the trash.
Yep.
What was supposed to send it back?
I mean, but
to
the biggest thing too is as long as you just want your ID back.
It is.
That's
All
it.
that-
It's
all
just
that
your
shit is
ID.
terrible, man. And I made that mistake, which I don't do anymore. One time I lost my wallet, and I had the wallet size birth certificate and also my social security card. So now
They
it's a
got
pain.
all they need.
Right, right. It's like that's a pain in the ass to fucking get all that shit. So it's like, you know, I don't even take that shit. I just leave that at home in a secret envelope in a secret place. You know what I mean? Here, put that there. I know where it's at. Go get that. Because they got the Rona. They got the Rona.
So
B.
for here,
Get low. Get
we're
low.
gonna tell the YouTube audience for the first time where you keep all your information. Let them know.
It's in a box.
Nice.
It's in a bread box. No bigger than a bread box.
No, but that's like me. I was horrible with a wallet, so now I have. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can see. I got the phone with all my cards in it and everything now.
Man, 'cause it
but
seems to be the way.
I'll tell you, man, when I went up to visit my father, who lives in one of the northern states. Come on, man, we're not doxing nobody out
We're
here.
not doing that. We're not
and
doing that. Alaska, I think it's Alaska.
So I went with him to the store, and I was driving, putting stuff on the way back, and I never do this, but I put my phone on top of the car, drove away.
Oh,
So at later in the day, find out, oh shit, it's not in the car, whatever. Go back down to the store. Man, let me tell you about these people up in the northern states where there's a lot of woods.
come on,
Bro.
You got it. Then we talking good shit.
Sitting right at the service desk of the Walmart or whatever it was, and the lady was just like,
Untouched.
yeah, no, they somebody dropped it off a while ago. They said they found it in the parking lot, and I was gonna pick it up because I saw that it said Dad was calling, but I didn't want to overstep my boundaries, and it was like, whoa. It's like, yeah, you could have picked up because that was us trying to call my phone to find where it was. But still, I appreciate you.
I
you know?
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And all my stuff in there. But that's
Nice.
the problem with, I mean, you never really lose your phone. unless you do something like I did, would leave it on top of the car. So that's why I do like the idea of just having, hey, man, if I got my phone, I got everything.
Nice.
But then if you lose it, you also lose everything.
You lose everything.
So,
I know. That fucking sucks, man.
yo, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Listen,
they don't want it.
There's 12 degrees of
They don't want
separation from Kevin Bacon right there, bro.
True.
I had a story where I tried to teach my daughter a good deed. We're at the beach, and we found the phone, nice touch-free phone. I'm just like, oh, looking around. I'm like, oh, man, let's do the right thing here, baby girl.
Let's look in the gallery to see if there's any porn on it.
I said, we're going to try to find an owner here. Let's see what we can do. I don't know. So I called maybe the last person. They didn't pick up. I think I tried to go for it seemed like kid's mother. I don't know. Whoever I called, she was like, oh, I'm his ex-wife. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. He left it here. Oh, no, he lives right there in that building. And she gave me the building and everything. Oh, okay. Probably she goes, yeah, I don't know, because the way she was saying it was like, oh, you don't know him? Like, no, I just found it. Oh, okay. Well, his name is what you call it, but he goes by such and such. I don't know. And then she's got all weird and shit. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, we try to go there, ringing the buzzer, nothing. And the guy's like, oh, I said, I don't know. We found somebody's phone. The lady picked up and said he lived here. I don't know. I'm trying to show my daughter the right thing, man. She's trying to do a good fucking deed here. Could you just help me out and stop being an asshole at the door? Let me in, nigga. So he said, I'll walk you up. I'm like, walk me up, bro. You can want to bring it up? No, I don't want nothing to do with it. You obviously want something to do with this. You're in my fucking
you're in the business.
Controlling the situation. But he brought me up to the apartment, made sure I wasn't a fucking serial killer with my daughter. I guess that's how people do it these days. She's 9, 8 at the time. We're fucking
teach him young how to fight.
Fight or flight, baby. So I knock on the door, and when it opened, I immediately wanted to take flight. No, it wasn't. It was just off-putting because what came to the door was I don't know, it was a transgender maybe but looked like D. Snyder.
Oh,
yeah.
A cross-dresser, if you will.
Yes, a cross-dresser. It looked like D. Snyder, but he had his shirt off and was like, had a little bathrobe, and it was like, oh, like I'm inappropriate, like you're a dude, like. But it was like, but no, he identifies as a woman, so he was like, it's just.
Oh,
It's like, oh my God, let me give you something. I was like, no, I'm just.
You've given me enough,
right? You've given me plenty. I'm like shoulders parallel to the situation, and I'm just like, I'm trying to go this way.
Shielding my child. Damn, baby, you can make whatever decision you want to, and you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up. But just this is too young to.
I guess. Hey, listen, if I'm covering her eyes when we're watching a movie and a fucking scene comes up, I'm gonna do it when I see that guy.
Listen,
certain ages. You gotta know, certain ages.
You guys still haven't had the fucking Santa Claus conversation, bro. So you can, it's okay.
It's all right. She's still innocent
to protect your fucking seed,
right,
bro.
I know. It's so true. Why did they make me feel guilty? Why did society make me feel like I can't be like, hey, that's not appropriate for my kid to see right now? Somebody's gonna go like, well, what the fuck do you mean? I mean, like, if it's heterosexual shit that's going on, I'm gonna say the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So stop. You know what I mean? It's like, no, that's inappropriate. I
know. Instead, they'll be like, well, did you ask your child how they identify themselves?
Right. Oh, did you ask her at 6 what she wanted to be? She wanted to be a fucking ice cream cone.
Not
so
her.
Go fucking buy her sprinkle hat.
Not even her. It's them. Did you ask them?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, all of them inside of her. Did you ask all of them individually?
Motherfuckers are out there like, you must get consent from your child to change his diaper, or else it's, sexual assault. Because
three whas means yes.
Yeah.
2 wah means no.
People are losing it, man.
You decide. But I mean, think about that. The kid comes up, Daddy, I want to be identified as an ice cream cone. It's like, all right, we got to start buying them waffle fucking colored sneakers. And,
then you have to dump syrup on her fucking head before she goes to bed at night. Like, all right, babe, chocolate.
There we go.
All right, fuck.
Get the sprinkles. It fucking falls from the ceiling like confetti.
Hey, you got your Old Spice and your Irish Spring and your fucking sprinkles in the fucking shower. It's like, well, my fucking kid is a Sunday.
Right. Also, is it like... It's like Sunday stuff, but it's soap. No, nigga, it's real.
No, it's real.
Sunday.
She's wiping sugar on herself. No, it's a sugar scrub.
Came out the bathroom crying because she had fucking chocolate sprinkles stuck in her eye. I died.
Oh, wow. You can go on some brutal shit, man. On some fucking, she does some shit wrong. You know how Asian parents would make their kids kneel on rice? Just be like, but no, you're going to kneel on sprinkles now. You want to be a fucking Sunday? You're going to be a Sunday. What's after Saturday, boo? What's after Saturday?
You on your knees
Sunday.
and these sprinkles crying. Goddamn spoon in your mouth. what are we doing in society, folks? Is
She
all
only
this
eats
shit.
with an ice cream scooper. No, this is what I do.
Everything. Fucking mashed potatoes, scooper.
Scoop
Oh
doggy,
man! But listen, like I said, it was just all. It just threw me off, man. Like
Yeah.
it's like nobody's saying it's like, oh, you're a phobic. You're a phobic. No, I'm not a phobic. It just was off-putting
It's
to
just
my
not
eyes.
what you expected to see when you
Right,
open the
it's
door.
like he came in his silk shit and he was like in his little fucking like Speedo shits and he's like, oh my god, excuse me, I'm so inappropriate. I'm like, yeah.
But
I
hey,
mean-
hey, you're the one that opened the door. You could have done this crazy thing like,
Right.
give me 1 second, I'll be right there.
Right. I mean, were you expecting it to be somebody else and was like, hi, Jonathan. Oh my god.
Yeah, that
who-"
might have been the game, though.
Right.
Listen, now I don't know who that person decides to have sex with, but all I can say is I've heard at the rest stops when people go into the fucking bathroom and they jingle the keys and do all that other weird shit with the lot lizards
the
and stuff.
signals. Oh my god.
Yo, that could have been it, because
Yo, you ever been?
that could have been. I want this story. You know what I'm saying?
phone fished.
Whoa.
You ever been? Niggas deliberately leave their phones and hope for that secret person to find it and bring it and hopefully be Prince Charming. Hello.
E.T. phone home. Every transgender, come on! Every transgender leaves the phone, you get it and bring it to their home.
Bring it to their home.
E.T. phone home.
E.T.
Come on, man. Y'all think we can't see the signs?
Listen,
Y'all think we
man.
can't read between the
You
lines?
niggas have no clue what's going on.
Try
Oh,
it. Try
God.
it.
E.T.
You should have
phone
seen me
home.
at Where's Waldo when I was a youngin'. Oh, there he is. I got it. We see through.
Listen,
We see
man.
through.
Oh man, not only through, he's talking about seeing true, folks. I don't know what the
Ooh.
truth is, but it probably comes in a confetti ball.
Mm-hmm.
Pop!
So
Sprinkle.
how, and then your child is underneath as a goddamn ice cream cone.
Woo, you
That was the
niggas-
birthday.
It was the birthday. Oh, guys, let your kid be what they want to be. If he wants to be a bird, fucking build a nest in his room. I don't know. What the fuck?
That's so fucking funny.
He wants to be a bird, a cockatoo to be exact. You're a fucking cockatoo.
But it's funny too because like,
The kid be a kid.
yo,
man.
it's tough to get parents support anyway. Like how many, and
Right.
it's just, I'll say this example because it's something I'm into. I can't tell you how many professional wrestlers I've seen to where like, when they're doing a shoot interview, not in their character in the normal, their real
Every day.
person,
Right.
just being like, there's some that are, no, my mom did not want me to do this. My parents didn't want me to do it. And then there's others who are like, yeah, ever since I was fucking 6 years old, they were just like, hey, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. And that's for everybody around, though, to where
Right.
like, who knows if you're going to get supported or not. You got to remember, even if you just want to be an ice cream cone, that doesn't mean that and they should support me on this, because there's people that are just like, yeah, I really want to go be a doctor. And their parents are just like, you ain't doing that shit. Go learn how to fix a car or something,
Right. They
So
just shoot everything down. Like, nigga, you don't
Yeah.
got a chance. You're dumb.
I just don't want people to think like, oh my God, if because I am transgender now, I don't get any support from anyone and no one, like, when it's like, yo, there's a lot of people that don't get any fucking support.
Right. You're not the only ones. Hello, brown people. I don't know. Sometimes it took a long time. It's there now, but it's still work. It's a work, but it's it took a long time. That's all. You guys want to fight? I need y'all to fight for a couple more 100 years.
Fight for 15.
I need you niggas to fight longer. You want all these goddamn rights, man. Black folk been fighting for a long time for these shits, man. You niggas is new to this shit, man. Y'all better get in the fight. That's all the fuck I'm saying.
The color of my skin will not allow me to comment on this particular, because apparently I have everything I've ever needed. So
Right, I mean,
From birth.
Yeah, you just sit there. You to blame anyways.
that's it. That's what I'm saying. This is you. Go ahead.
It's all you. I mean, I know you wasn't born in the fucking 1400s, but right now it's all you players. So you from the 14, 15,
I'm a representative of that.
Like, oh man, there are white people that just hate every ancestor they ever had. Fuck you guys. I gotta hear about this shit because of you motherfuckers. Thanks.
Well, I mean, dude, it's got to be tough. Like, there's people down south that, they themselves
South came along.
are probably fucking amazing human beings. They have to be like, yeah, my great grandfather fucking owned people.
Right, he had
like,
a plantation
fuck.
here. I know. It's like Paula Dean wasn't an enemy. She wasn't that bad, but she just spilled out some shit the way
Yep.
she felt when she was growing up. Like, oh, wait, I can't say these things.
Yeah,
No, Paula. That's
No, Paula.
Well, Paula, that's locker room talk.
Exactly.
That's behind the stage kitchen talk.
that is
Paula.
a funny thing, because too, like when Trump, when he said grab her by the pussy, like That's the first time I've ever heard that in my life. Like when we were driving
I've
home
been in
from
locker rooms. I've
when
never
me
heard
and
that
you were
one.
when me and you were driving home from the fucking video shoot that we did for the Christmas song, and you said the words "dude butt." That was the first time I've ever heard those words next to each other. So like
Compound.
same thing. Like when Trump said "grab her by the pussy," I've never.
How can you do
I've
anything
never
but
heard-
laugh? I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard those words put in that order before. So I was just like, "What the fuck?" And I've been in locker rooms, man. I played,
Right.
I
Played
lettered in
sports,
fucking
yeah.
basketball, track, and fucking football. I've been in some locker rooms. I've seen some men's dicks before when I didn't
We
want to.
talked about dicks. We seen dicks.
Yeah.
We never talked about grabbing pussies. That's all
Now
I'm saying.
I've also been sexual with I don't know everyone's number out there, but I think I've done okay with a
right.
good amount of women. So when he says grab her by, I'm like, man. Now I've seen a couple of different ones. There's women where the parts are more out
right.
there. There's
Yep. They
women.
hang a little bit more.
I prefer the tucked look, if
Low
you
hanging
will.
fruit. As you
Exactly. Low hanging fruit bat. I prefer the tucked look, if you will. But
Right. Nip tuck.
regardless of that, when he said it, you had to think about the fucking. And is it an insert first? Is it just a grab by the outside? Is it like you said, the hanging fruit that you're going
Right.
for?
It's got
It almost sounded like you know that scene in 40-Year-Old Version where they get to the part and they're like, "Are you?" Yeah, answer this question for me. Have you had sex before? Because that was shit that fucked me up. Where it's like it almost sounded like
what does the titty feel like? Sand.
yeah, a bag of sand. Whoa. So like when Trump said that, it was almost like, wait. I know that you have sex, that you have kids, but what?
Were you there? Or do
Show me how you were
how
gonna
were
do
you
it.
there?
Show me
Right.
that.
Do you do it the way I heard? Like the acidic Jews have sex. You ever hear this one? They're both fully clothed, kind of, and they have a sheet between them with a hole in it. 'Cause they
I've heard
feel-
about-
They feel like the skin touching is unholy or something like
I've
that.
heard about that for like that's some wedding thing, but I didn't know that it was a.
Yeah, I heard like the very strict like acidic Jews that
Yeah.
are really deep, into like Judaism. That's what they when they have sex with their wives, they only have sex for procreating reasons. You know what I mean? Like they don't do recreational sex.
That's what's
It's
funny
like,
because
oh,
I was going to
word?
say I wonder if
That
there's
sucks.
those people on the fringe who like there's those extremely devout Catholic girls that are just like, listen, I want to be a virgin when I get married, but the ass is considered you're still a virgin because it so
That is a thing. That is a thing.
So
You
they'll
can
let
have
people
ass, but not the
slam
box.
them in the ass, but like no, just don't ever put it in my.
Right.
Um,
It's just shit and
but
sound
that's
like
what
a
I'm saying. I
bottle.
wonder if there's Hasidic Jews that like. There's a big ass hole in the sheet. You know what I'm saying? Where they're just like, well, technically, we're still in the, but
We're the honeymoon
this
phase.
shit's barely hanging on by together. But there's a big ass hole where they're just like, no, we're.
I don't know about all that sheet love, man. I need to feel that body. I need that body heat, baby. Oh, fuck all this bullshit. Like fucking sleeping with a goddamn fabric.
Sheet love.
Nobody fucks a fabric, man.
I mean, I'm trying to fuck no ghost.
I ain't trying to fuck no ghost. Oh man, I don't get it, folks. If
The
you
streets
don't
is
get-
wild, but hey, welcome to the Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast. Sometimes we do a rolling start. You know what I'm saying? Pop the clutch.
Right,
That's
listen.
what I'm saying.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Yo, that should be our slogan
I'm
for this show.
thugging it.
I think that should be the new slogan for us, probably. I don't
Let's
think
do
nobody
it.
used that shit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Yeah, I think it'll work, yo.
I think it'll be
Yeah,
good.
you niggas know. You niggas know. So this episode, what episode is this?
116.
116, nigga. Yo, take the 6, flip it. That's 911, niggas. What? Help me, help you, help us, nigga.
Which is the number that you could have dialed on the phone that you found on the beach if the phone was locked.
Have the phone. I should have just fucking gave that shit to him. I tried to go to. There was like a little police
Kiosk?
station. Yeah, like a command center there at the beach in West Haven there. So I went knocked on the door like, yeah, man, trying to do right, trying to teach the youth because. Older me probably be like, yo, let's go try to sell this shit, baby. Let's go hack this shit or something stupid. But then it's like when you lose shit, I think when shit happens to you and you recognize that feeling, you kind of get a sense of like, man, I gotta try to help somebody.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I know how fucked up this feels. You know what I mean? To not have my wallet and shit or my
How
phone.
does it feel?
Oof, like shit on a sandwich, nigga, with no cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I said, let's, then when you go those things, and then when like something weird happens, and it's like, I don't want to do that no more. I'm just gonna find somebody else that cares.
Right.
You in the shirt, you care?
I know. Then, not even that. Then you just
Fix
go, Nah, baby, I don't know whose that is. That's somebody else's. Leave that shit alone. Fucking.
And it's like he's offering me coffee money, and I'm like, I don't want coffee. I don't want nothing, man. These are lessons. These are gems I'm doing right here. See it? You look at her and tell her fucking father's a great man. That's all you gotta do. Your father's a great man. All right. Dean, I need D. Snyder. I need you to go back inside. It was the blonde fucking like if you know you
The
guys
crimp?
don't know. Yeah, if you guys know what D. Snyder looks like, what was his Twisted Sister? Was the name of the group, right?
Girls,
Right.
what was it? Come on, feel the noise. Was that it? Girls,
I forget
rock your boys. We
Yeah.
go.
Twisted
Alexa, what was Twisted Sister's famous song?
Bars.
Twisted Sister's last song was banned rap.
No, not last.
Alexa, what song is Twisted Sister famous for?
Here's something I found from the article D. Snyder on Wikipedia. Snyder came to prominence in the early 1980s as lead singer and songwriter of the heavy metal band Twisted Sister.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, bitch. You ain't shit.
This motherfucking bitch.
Hey Alexa, play the most famous Twisted Sister song.
This is Twisted Sister from Spotify.
Oh shit. So I need you all to comb your hair
We're not
back.
gonna take it. We're not gonna take it.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big one.
We ain't gonna take
That was
it.
the fucking rebellion school kid song, man. Like there was kids in school like, we're not gonna take this. Fuck this school, man. Yeah. No more education. You
They
know, that
also
one.
did I Wanna Rock. I Wanna Rock.
Damn,
Dun,
Twisted.
dun, dun, dun,
Damn, maybe I should have got that nigga autograph. I should have took a fucking picture with him and just put it on my IG like, yo, hanging with D. With his shirt over and shit. Because Twisted Sister, they did like the weird cross-dressing shit for their image anyways.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So it was like, it was totally fitting, man. I'm like, he had the blonde crinkle cut mullet, and he was fucking chest out with the suntan and the fucking, you know, WWE fucking trunks on. So you right there wrestling, bro? D. Yo, D.
Hey, yo, D, that's you?
Yo, D, who you in the wrestling, B? Nigga come out the back all sweaty. What's going on, honey? I'm like, I don't know, man. Take this phone, man.
Right.
Now you can record something. Go.
You got any ice cream for my daughter?
Yeah, she's a cone. You put that right on her.
Yo, that's
More
so
lessons in
fucking
life.
funny. Because you know how everyone keeps making up genders, everyone's something different. That's the joint then for fucking all the humans. Man, I don't even know if we can label them like that.
I don't-
For all
I don't
the
know.
things existing together
Creatures.
that would like to be known as ice cream or sundaes, if you will.
Petition.
Cup or cone. That's the
cone,
difference.
cup
Man
or
or woman,
cone.
cup or cone.
Cup or cone.
Yo, you cup or cone, boo.
What do you identify as a cup? Okay, he's durable. Nigga's durable.
I'm a cone.
A cone? Oh, you okay? Edible. All right. He means he's weak when the rain comes.
When it gets wet.
He gets wet. He gets all sad and soggy, nigga. But a cup is the truth, nigga. Reusable. Keeps going.
That shit is the
Oh
worst.
man, you got
I
some
love
ice
it.
cream for my kid? She's a cone. You fucking sprinkler, bro. Hit the fucking road.
Hit it with a sprink one time.
Oh my god. Yeah. So this is watermelon versus pumpkin, niggas, and I like watermelon products. But I do love some pumpkin products too, man.
Gotta love
It's-
a pumpkin prod.
But watermelon's
We're
about
kind
to
of
make a run.
mid-season right now too.
It is.
On the, like,
it's a dead season for the
it's
two.
a dead season. It's peacetime.
This is
The
peace
war
treaty
really
mode.
cranks up around, what,
Yeah,
June?
May, June. Yeah. The trucks start coming out. They start rolling out.
Yep.
The flatbeds with the gourds out,
Mm-hmm.
rolling out the top and shit. And I feel like anytime there's somebody selling a watermelon on the side of the road, he must have one cut open and eating one so people can feel the love and
Yep.
see it and then embrace it and then
Exactly.
shit, all from a chunk. You know?
Because it's some serious shit of like, no, I know you know what's inside, but let me show you. You know what I'm saying? And then once you see it, you're just like, well, yeah,
Right.
I do
Shit's
remember that,
like,
but now that I see it,
Petey Green.
now that
what
I can
was it?
smell it,
Who was it when we did that? He was
yeah,
showing
Petey
the-
Green.
Petey
Don't
Green.
be, yeah, don't hide it in no fucking fruit
Listen,
salad.
Don't be chopping it up and
Yeah.
you just get a big ass chunk of it. That's all you need, a wedge. One big ass wedge and just go. Just let that shit smack and fly. Get that sticky face.
Yeah, that's so fucking
What is
man. I can't get over. You need to just go out there and be asking people. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to misgender a cone or cup. I'm sorry, but we're back on some.
I don't want to falsely identify. It's a Kona cup. What is it? I figured from your cocoa colored
Go
shirt.
beware, parrot.
So your cocoa shirt with the the diagonal lines that you were an ice cream cone. And I thought perhaps you wanted to scoop inside you.
Oh no.
I know. What am I asking him, man?
Exactly, because that's the thing. Like I had talked about a couple episodes ago, language starts changing where words that used to mean something else now do not mean that word. So
Right.
you might have just agreed to a fucking sexual contract and you didn't even know it.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. Every time I look at like the older comedians that I grew up laughing hysterically, and it's like, God, they would fucking roast those guys. Like I said, we were talking about last time with Bernie Mac, man. It's like he was hilarious, but like the shit he came out with, man, they would have been like, oh hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Me too, or not even just anybody with a sensitive heart. It's like he can't say that about punching kids.
Yeah.
Like what?
So here on the Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast, we're just trying to navigate these gourds and navigate these patches, if you will. Is pumpkin patch and a watermelon patch? Is a watermelon a patch?
I think they
Is
are.
it growing in
They're
patches?
patches. They come in patches. You cut the stem off. They're on the ground, like patches. On
Rolling
the ground.
hills.
You know what I mean? It's. You think about it. You have watermelon. You have pumpkin. They're all sweet at the end of the day.
Ooh. They
maybe,
can be.
Watermelon's probably a little sweeter.
Get too close to the rind, and then it gets bitter.
It's just like us, brothers. You get too close to the white part.
Exactly. And things start getting bitter.
So be careful with your rinds, nigga. You can only deal with the ones that are right at the cusp. It's like, oh, he's still a little. It's like that light pink. Yeah, rock with them niggas. Rock with the pink niggas.
Oh, shit.
Man.
But yeah, so what we try to provide here on the Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast is an escape from all that, while also dipping into all that. And what's happening right now with all that is Keenan and Kel.
Yep,
and
they're still alive.
The coronavirus seems to be on and popping.
It's there.
It's
prominent, so to say.
Dominant, if you will.
Right? It's a force, man, or they want us to believe it is. I don't know. I can't fucking turn on any kind of news feed without that's all they're talking about.
Yeah.
More things getting shut down. More things now. They're like schools, colleges. We got one of the biggest fucking schools in the world out here, the Ivy League, Yale.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to fucking make those guys work from in the dorms from the computers. No classes.
Yep.
Nobody's going anywhere. Contaminate yourself. Yale's got probably the biggest foreign fucking amount of people.
Oh, yeah.
Population amongst students. A lot more probably foreigners than probably Americans. I don't know, but a lot of Asians. So come out from China. I'm pretty sure they're probably getting some shit from the locals that don't really understand it.
Yeah, stupid people that think
God,
it's
he's a Chinese man. Get away from him. Like, what are we doing?
Yep.
He's like, my name is Ted, and I'm from fucking Ansonia. Like, oh, sorry, Ted.
That's funny.
I thought you were Ming So and you were from Wuhan. No, my bad. Is it called Wuhan? Right? That was the initial.
I think so.
The Wuhan China is where it was all. But I mean, it's spreading like all overseas. They're panicking everywhere over there. Europe.
Yep.
They're fucking shutting shit down.
It's going to be interesting to see because like China now says that they have it contained, but also China shut down. They went fucking like I'm sure people have seen the videos out there where China. They got trucks 6 deep traveling down, spraying shit in the air. They're grabbing people off the street like, yo, no.
Oh, no, they're really spraying. Like, I've seen those guys on platforms with just bodies and bodies of spraying shit, like, niggas know how to keep shit clean, bitch.
Yeah. So that's the thing to where it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the U.S. because obviously we don't do it like that.
Right.
And it's that.
We've got cases. They're
it's
popping
that
up.
freedom versus security thing where it's odd because it's like, damn, do we really go there?
Right.
Or do we just, everyone could do what they want, but just please wash your hands when all they're saying now is like, just wash your hands, wash your hands. Like, yo, were people not washing their fucking hands before?
Where the fuck were you for the last so many years? How old are you? Oh, you're 36? For the last fucking 36 years? Have you been listening to fucking anybody? Mom told you at your youngest age, man, to wash your fucking hands.
Right.
Stop spreading germs. Shout out to my man Big Floyd, man, who stood firmly by his fist dap that he gave everybody every morning at work. And he's like, listen, man, this, brother, has been preventing germ spreading for the last. I said, I guess, but I mean, it's still skin on skin. But the DAP works. Okay,
Yeah.
it works better than the hand. The hand is just sweaty and clammy and shit, and crevices for shit to hide in.
It's
Take that.
it's one of those things I'm starting to believe in. Not that I was ever on the side of not believing that it was real, because some
wasn't a
people like
germaphobe,
Trump's dumbass came out and was like, it's a hoax, and we're like, well, hoax would mean there's a possibility that it wasn't real at all, and like we can see that it's real.
Right,
so
it's gonna come out and somebody's gonna be like, it was me.
Yeah. We was just fooling. Like, no, it's not a hoax. It exists. We just got to see if it's as bad as it is. If when people catch it, if it's wiping people out like that. But the reason why I'm believing in
I got it.
The reason why I'm starting to believe in part of the worst part of it is that people are starting to cancel shit, and when money's involved, then you're just like, oh,
that's what did it for me too. When it's like, oh, they were talking about some shit on like the NBA is like, no, we're considering having the game still with no fucking crowd.
Jeopardy and
I'm
Wheel
like,
of Fortune.
How is that gonna look?
Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune right now are taping without audiences. Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they can put in filler audience claps and shit.
Oh yeah, you can put in sound effects and shit.
But I'm just thinking of like watching a basketball game, like when somebody has home court advantage, the advantage is having the crowd with you.
Yeah.
So it really takes away from. There's no home court advantage, man. It's just.
Yep.
I mean, colleges like is trying to they're thinking about shutting down. That's a big fucking thing. March Madness, man.
Yeah.
This is March, man. This is big college basketball, and
colleges,
as you know, and little niggas, they carry germs. So
yeah.
They're like, nah. You motherfuckers travel and shit, and college kids probably travel the most.
Pearl Jam postponed their North American tour. This group that I was actually going to see, one of the K-pop groups was coming over called G Idol. They postponed their tour. Like, I already bought my ticket and shit, and just got the notice the other day. They postponed their tour. Coachella got postponed. And now, mind you, postponed for right now means canceled. You know what I mean?
Right.
Until a further date.
Right.
It's not.
And it's like, we don't even know when.
None of these things are postponed with a date when it will happen.
Right.
Yet, you know?
Well, we're expecting it to be cleared up in 3 weeks, so come back.
No, like no one's even set makeup dates, but Coachella's postponed. I guess Stagecoach is another big one. It's like Coachella, but for country music. Today, I saw the rumors online. They're having meetings on whether to go forward with WrestleMania or not, because WrestleMania is fucking April 5th, April 6th. That's in 3 weeks, and that's 80,000 people getting together.
Right.
That's a whole lot of, and
that's what you said, and that's what I think opened more of an eye for me too. It's like, yo, is this shit the real deal? Like, when motherfuckers talking about losing money over this shit, then if the government's fucking around and just to scare motherfuckers, then you're doing a great job, because motherfuckers are scared. You know what I mean? If it's a scare tactic, consider it achieved, because motherfuckers is petrified right now. And I don't really get all crazy scared about shit like that, but it feels like it's making me heighten awareness more. You know what I mean? Like I should I be paying? Like, I'm going through that. Should I be paying attention like a little more? Making sure I get that $50 fucking Purell on Amazon. Like, what are we doing? You know?
Yeah, you know what I did, man?
Why does it have to be Purell? What's wrong with the other shit?
It just has to be alcohol based, is what they're saying. Kills the most.
Right.
I did small stocking up that I should do anyway, and I didn't buy anything that I didn't want. Like, I bought like 5-6 gallons of water that I tossed in the back to have for, whatever.
Right.
And you know what? If nothing happens, then I just drink the damn water anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to have extra water on deck.
Right. I got a flower I'm planting. You got flowers now. You got snake plants.
Like, I bought an emergency food ration, but I bought it all from the dollar store. I literally bought 2 5-packs of ramen, so I got 10 packs of ramen. I got a big ass bag of rice. I bought,
that's crazy. Like $50, you get 50 food items.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
The dollar store sells like $1 spam, but it's not spam. I bought 5 of those fucking things. I bought a couple cans of tuna. It's like
they got them MREs, baby.
Got the emergency ration like that. Made my own, and
military shit.
They all expire in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing to have regardless. Like, no, I don't think, people should be out there clearing out fucking stores and weird motherfuckers going for toilet paper. Like, yo, you'll be fine. You're never going to run out of shit to wipe your ass with. And if you do, hop in the fucking shower, you nasty bastard.
Shit. Shower it off. Get out.
Yeah.
It's funny. My landlord, he's from Tunisia. And he was like, you know, when he first came here back in the day or whatever, he was like, you know, he goes, no, he said, you know, everything, you got to remember, everything's a culture shock of what, you know, you guys do. And, you know, he's like, because I'm like, what you're telling me you do, I thought was insane because they fucking, you know.
They don't flush the toilet
right,
paper.
they wipe their ass and just throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, that stinks. Well, you know, both
Yeah.
You grab and throw the bag away and it's concealed. I'm like, yeah, but it's shit permeates, man. The fuck is you talking about?
Shit's there, dog.
Because he's telling me how weird it is that we actually, you know, wipe our ass. He goes, you spread around this shit, you know, instead of like cleaning it with water.
Yep.
You know, because there's those, is it bidet or bidet? Whatever. Today, tomorrow.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, whatever.
Bidet, bidato.
Yeah, well, those things that squirt water up the culo. That's what they do. And that's like, man, I almost want to try one of those, like, because it almost feels like it'd be a smoother transition, you know?
Smoothie Trans.
Right. Smoothie Trans.
Which is the name of the woman that you gave the phone back to.
Which is the name of this episode.
Hell yeah.
Smoothie Trans.
But yeah, with the corona, so I got emergency food rations. I got some emergency water rations. I went to Stop and Shop because I wanted to grab some water from there, and it was wild. As soon as you walk in, there was a big sign that said, like, if you're looking for cleaning products, we are out. We're expecting some, blah, blah, blah. Like, people are really selling out of these things, you know?
They are, man. And anybody that's trying to capitalize on crisis modes, I commend you and also say shoot yourself at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like, I get it, but come on. Where the fuck do you know, there's probably somebody that does those, like,
Oh, dude, there's people on
extreme couponers
Facebook
that fucking own a bunch of this shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like, this is their time to cap. Bro, I can finally sell all this fucking hand sanitizer. I've been stocking up in here.
See,
for years.
even those people I'm all right with, but there's people I see them on the Facebook on everywhere trying to sell fucking face masks for, $50 each, where it's like, dude, go kill yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Don't
like,
do that dumb shit.
I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to go into the room, and I'm going to fucking take a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Because, you go into an old folks' home, and they got boxes of them sitting around everywhere in the fucking hallway. You just grab
Well,
them.
it was nice. I still have like 8 left from when I went to Cali, because I bought them just to, when you're on a plane, it's good to, like we were talking about a couple episodes ago, it, protects you from other people, basically. Right. Like and does the other way
only
around.
thing that sucks with masks is for the times when I'm wearing my glasses and that breath comes out and it just
you gotta
steam fucking.
You gotta pinch the nose. You gotta look at the back of the box, dog. It's on there. It tells you.
People.
Yeah.
All right, because I don't be trusting niggas and.
Me either.
I mean, if there ain't instructions, then I don't trust niggas. Pinching or nothing.
But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be, man. If it's at that point where everyone's wearing masks and wearing gloves, then that's what we're doing. Cool.
Yeah, like
I got a little extra bleach too.
Yeah, when I was looking it up, they said that if you get it, you can, but it's just a bad flu. You can, you're strong enough immune system, you can fight it. But it's a real fucking. Bad
it's not going to be fun, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
it's going to kick your ass, but you're going to be down for like I think they said 3 days or so.
Yep.
3-4 days, something like that. And then it's like if it goes longer to like 8 days for people that are more like have weaker immune systems. You know what I mean? Stronger cases of it. Children, older people.
Yeah, they said old people. It's pretty much just wiping them out.
Just fatal. Yeah, it's like you can't survive this player. So if you got somebody that gets sick a lot, man, and I get it. You want to protect those people. Like I.
Yo, shield your fam.
Right, so this one kid, for my job and stuff, I'm responsible at times for, people being where they're supposed to be. And the kid calls me and he's like, listen, I'm working at this spot right now. And he's, he actually texts me. He goes, yeah, I know with the whole corona thing and everything going on. And, I'm hearing, he's read something. Now he's at this job, this place he's at, and he reads online or whatever that they're giving sites that they're testing. Yeah, he's working at a site where they're testing it, and in behind the doors where he's supposed to be walking around. He's like, I'll be honest, I don't want to walk around this place at all, bro. I don't want to do none of that. Unless you guys got gloves or masks, and I just say, hey, sit tight and don't go nowhere, and I'll let them know, man. If you don't feel safe, then I wouldn't fucking do it. Cause I'm thinking if I'm him, I'm like, I'm walking around. You guys are testing this shit here.
Yeah,
I'm walking around touching shit. It's coming in the door. Like,
right,
quarantined or not, man. Anything can spill open or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay. So there are sites around here, every state, especially like in Connecticut here, we're pretty big medical facilities, especially with Yale,
Yep.
like some of the best in the world. So, those guys start fucking locking down. When Yale's scared, it's like, all right, you guys, man, you guys are supposed to be the fucking smartest people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't figure out if they're lying or not. Like, it's real shit, man.
Yeah. It's one of those, now it's just does it really spread that quick? That's what we're all going to
That's
find
what
out.
it feels like. It's like, whoa, this
Yeah.
thing is no joke. They had a story here in the U.S. of a Walmart employee. You ever heard that one? A Walmart employee was diagnosed with it. So of course they shut that Walmart down. I think for I don't know, at least 24 hours for sanitation reasons. Of course. Or 24, 48, something like that. But
It's tough too because there's a lot of people out there where they're saying, if you don't feel good, you just stay home. And it's like, but you don't understand that people can't survive like that. Like
Right.
you have to go to work and work your shift and get paid. Like most people in the country cannot survive a fucking week without getting paid.
Without getting
Like
paid,
that
right.
will ruin your
So-
entire
So
shit.
don't worry, you don't get paid. So what? And you're gonna say stay home and pay me. Then we're good.
Yeah.
Then you go into your little petty cash and motherfucking make that shit happen.
No, but that's what it is though. Is kind of the system might fall on top of itself because people don't get like, no, if you're sick, stay home, but you can't. It's between like, well,
Right.
I'm gonna stay home, maybe sick, and then become homeless, or I got to go to work and I'm not trying to get nobody sick, but listen,
Right.
you got to get that money.
Bills gotta get paid. I gotta cough the other way, and hopefully you guys just get away from me.
Who knows? Maybe this would be an awakening to the $15 an hour minimum wage shit like that. Where
Shout out to my man Fat Cat who told me it was all the 100-year conspiracy. My G.
Yep.
He said there was a plague in 1920, and now we got a plague going on now in 2020. So he might have watched Ancient Alien episode, but regardless, it could be a thing. You know what I mean? The Mayans didn't count leap years, so I think we're supposed to die in another 4 years instead of.
it all comes back around.
Which is shout out to it was leap year this year. We did have a February 29th.
Yep.
Extra day for you niggas.
Chris a little leap.
You Negroes get an extra day every once in a while. Is that 4 years or something?
I don't even know.
I don't know either. So there are people that are born on the 29th, which I always wondered when they celebrate their birthday.
Ja Rule, when do you celebrate your birthday?
Right. I feel like March 1st makes it more fitting, but people use 28th. We're the 28th because it's it's still February. So you either are attached to the month or the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are you attached to the really want to be a February baby, or you're attached to like I love the first? It's the first ever. You know what I mean? Or
See,
March.
but that's the thing too. You could then figure out 365 days from, so your birthday could pretty much always change and never be on the 29th again, maybe, because if you're just like, well, all right, so 365 days from here, then you go to the 28th that year, but then every leap year you would go back one. We see it.
Yeah, listen,
We
there's
see it.
rain drops falling on my head. Raindrops of truth, nigga. You don't understand it, man. But all I know is cover your mouth, sanitize your fucking hands,
Wash your dick.
wash your dick. Because if you fuck a bitch with the corona, she gonna get it from there too. Her pussy be coughing. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. When that box get hot and they got the fever, the box is hot. The box is hot. Oh, that's a STD song.
The box is hot.
Coming soon. A little matches Young Pastry with the box is hot. Oh man.
What else? I also picked up a butane grill, burner top but that's another thing to pick up to where, hey man, if I ever lose power here, I can cook on that. Like I grabbed a couple extra candles, so if
Right.
by chance we lose power
outages,
pop
be
those
able to cook
on.
something still. That's always a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
If you want to go camping, you can do that too. Roll some marshmallows in that bitch.
But yeah, nothing over. Have you grabbed anything extra? You done any
Any like, you know what? I'm
seen
bad.
any empty shelves, dog?
No, listen, I'm bad. I really have not been going crazy buying sanitizer. I think we have some at the house.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole risk taker right now, which I'm feeling like I said, I'm looking at it because I don't buy into the hype sometimes, but it's non-pure allergy,
Asshole risk taker is the fucking name. That is so goddamn funny.
That's asshole risk taker is what we all do in life at some point, nigga.
Yo, how is that not a show on Adult Swim?
So what do? I'm an asshole that takes a lot of risk, and this is what the show's about. Me taking these risks, you know what I mean? It's like, that's dumb. You're an asshole. Right. You're getting the show.
That's the pilot episode.
Pilot episode.
He said the name of the show.
He gets it. He really gets it. And what you don't want to get is the coronavirus. It's basically what we're saying,
Bars.
niggas. Sanitize your shit, man. Dick to the nose, back down to toes. You know what I mean? Dick to nose, back down to toes.
Sanitize it.
Sanitize it, man. And pray for China. Keep
What?
them in your
That's the
thoughts
thing
and
is,
prayers.
they're good now
They're
because
good.
they shut
acted
down
fast.
like that.
They acted really fast.
Because they're just like, nah, we don't.
Well, they
you
know
know,
what to do because they launched the shit.
Yeah.
Like, you niggas put it in the air. You should know how to get it back in the bottle.
that shit is toothpaste. It's not going back.
Right? He's fucking scooping air into a fucking.
You ever see that kid on World Star that like dropped a pint of lean on the fucking ground and he's like just trying to scoop it back when you're like, yo, that's a liquid, bro. That's not a.
No, that's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a problem there, nigga. This. What are you doing right now? You was better off getting a straw and slurping it off the ground. That would have worked better.
Right.
You would have got some gravel and shit, but hey, mission accomplished. You got your fucking lean. It makes you talk like a zombie and walk like one. Or whatever. I mean, because at the end of the day, my niggas.
It's the beginning of the night.
And we here at Watermelon vs. Pumpkin want you all to be cleansed and free, and perhaps we'll get some watermelon and pumpkin scented
hand sanitizer.
hand sanitizer that we can, distribute to the
sanitize
people.
live.
Man. Listen, they exist. I've seen watermelon sanitizer.
Oh yeah.
And pumpkin, they got pumpkin every fucking
You know
thing.
who has a
just gotta wait for
surprising amount of
October.
watermelon stuff is Target. They have a ton of that type of
It's Target.
Tarjois
Yeah, they know.
facial cleanser and all that, man.
See,
if I had the money,
because
I'd be
Target's
dripped
kind
out.
of a bougie store, and so they kind of hide these watermelon products from us because they know we go to Walmart. For all you underprivileged Walmart shoppers, niggas is hiding all the goods at Target. That's all I'm saying. We love you niggas, man. And,
Truth.
And we're gonna see you next week on 117.
117.
117, dog. These are air guns.
Arrogance with my air guns.
Yo, Young Pastry signing off.